Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Garblag Games. Thank you very much for joining us all tonight. I am Dan. I will be your games master tonight, and I will be taking us through, hopefully, maybe, depending on what our players do and what Dan decides to burn with a flamethrower. We will be perhaps finishing our last episode of Deathwatch by Fantasy Fight Games tonight. Before we go into it, I'll introduce my players. First of all, let's start with Azazel.
Just like to say, viewers, that I resent these accusations. I go around burning everything. So, hi everyone. I'm Dan, and I'm playing Azazel Malik, formerly of the Dark Angels, now the Deathwatch, general hater of chaos and Xenos and traitors, and actually just hates kind of everything. Really, that's just his thing. He's a Dark Angel, and that's me. Oh, I'm a tactical marine. I am a tactical marine. Totally forgot what I was as well for a second there.
And next up is Ferris.
Hi, I'm Roger, and I'm playing Ferris Calais, the Iron Hand Devastator, now seconded to the Deathwatch.
Then Raziel.
Hey everybody, I am Raziel Rust, a Blood Angel who is now a Deathwatch Assault Marine, who loves his chainsword and is quite gregarious for a Blood Angel. It's been said that he picked up those traits from Space Wolves from an earlier Deathwatch squad that he was assigned to, but it's also possible that he was seconded to the Deathwatch by the Blood Angels because they just found him a little too chatty.
And last but not least,
I am Stu, and I'm playing Valerius Decimus, who is an Ultramarine or ex-Ultramarine, now Deathwatch apothecary. Some say that he spent too long studying the Xenos and may well have been infected.
What's the old adage? He who stares into the abyss will see the abyss stare back.
Indeed.
Except in your character's case, it was a Eldari howling banshee.
Yeah.
I thought the old adage was, and then Azazel put a bolt around in Valerius' skull.
Right, let's jump straight into it. So, you are currently all aboard the bridge of the Emperor's Light. Rogue trader starship, currently sort of semi-uncaptained, perhaps. The youngest family member is kind of being ordained, if that's the right word, or brought into the fold as captain. However, at the moment, the first officer seems to be taking the tiller. You stand upon the bridge as the warp storms of warp space kind of break and shatter across the bows of the starship. In front of you, a warp tear appears in the very fabric of space and time, and the starship tears through again into real space. Now, about 3 things happen almost simultaneously as you begin to enter real space. First of all, the planet beholden to you in front of you is small, probably no bigger than our own moon. It is completely bone white. There are no obvious landmarks, mountains, lakes, or any planetary features of any kind. It is simply just smooth, almost bone-like in its surface skin. It seems to be surrounded by a soft, pallid, whitey blue nimbus around it, and it kind of shimmers and kind of sparkles around it and casts a blue and white aurora borealis across a lot of whatever apparent atmosphere the planet has. A member of the crew on the bridge begins to scream, very loudly, in terror and fear, a blood-curdling, from the bowels of hell kind of scream.
Bang.
Yeah,
Next to
come out
you.
the misery.
I thought that would be a reaction, but you might want to hold fire on that because I think you're probably going to want to prioritize who you shoot at.
Wait for the rest of the description. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
I'm sorry, the screaming started and we've just come out of the warp. The space fire first, ask questions later.
By your side, the ship's astropath, his eyes turn black and he begins to bleed from his eyeballs. In the depths of space, almost appearing out of nowhere from a shroud of sorcery or black magic, what is a chaos starship pummeling into you, guns blazing. The ship begins to crack and wreck and shake. Everyone roll initiative for your inevitable bang, though you will get the surprise of it, of course.
Excellent.
All right, I got a 4, so mine's a 16 in total.
16 for Raziel. That seems a bit low for you. Normally you're in the 20s.
I know, I only rolled a 4 on the die.
Damn it!
so-
I'm on 9.
What's stat am I using again? It's been a whole week.
Oh, you roll a
Varus.
D10 plus your agility bonus.
Cosmetics 4 and then plus my talent. 4. So that is 17.
17.
Yeah.
And Ferris, you're on mute, mate.
5.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
I rolled a 1.
All right. So this is the current situation that you have been brought into. You clearly have the initiative and a set of surprise rounds because nothing faces a group of Space Marines. What do you want to do?
Well, we've got to kill the psyker first.
Okay.
That sounds like a potential issue.
So that's the ship's astropath.
I mean, do we know enough about astropaths to know that's not normal?
I mean, you're all Space Marines. You've served upon Space Marine battleships, which would have a astropath on board to do the long range communication and stuff. So you know what astropaths do, and you would probably know that yes, that is not normal
Not
behavior
normal.
for an astropath. So first up is Azazel. What do you want to? Do you want to shoot him or burn him?
I mean, probably going to unload a clip into his face. Make sure he's properly dead.
Oh, clip.
No, not obviously a whole clip. I'm going to rapid fire, just annihilate him.
Okay.
But before I do that, is the current first officer pooing his pants, or is he acting as a captain and getting us prepared for battle?
He's also begun to scream.
Is there anybody who on the bridge that isn't screaming? I think this is important.
Everyone
Servitors?
has begun to scream.
All right. Okay, then I will shoot the guy, but I will also tell Ferris to put the ship on ramming course with the chaos ship. I'm guessing the whole entire crew is now infected, and we're going to dodge out on a small ship down to the surface of the planet. And that's the game plan, people. And then he's going to shoot.
What's the chaos ship? I mean, what can we see its class? Do we know if it's a cruiser, a battleship, a frigate, a destroyer?
Okay. Would you have fought the armies of? I mean, yeah, you
Yeah.
probably have.
I mean, in Azazel Malik, absolutely.
He will have. Yeah, the Dark Angel will have seen them. They're his fleet.
I knew that was going.
ouch.
I knew that was going. I hope Ferris doesn't say that out loud.
No, that's me thinking it, not my character.
Who is he? Battle barge.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
son. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, ramming speed.
Set it to ramming speed. Yes, and you said everybody was screaming. Actually,
They are now, yeah. It's
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna-
almost become a sort of cacophony and
I'm just going to set
chorus
fire
of,
to them
of
all then.
gargling screams.
I'm going to set
Okay.
fire to all of them. Yeah, I'm just going to whip out my hand flame and just toast a big old area. Okay, so I don't have to roll to hit with a flamer because it hits automatically. I need to find my. Oh, that's what I didn't bring up
It's an
tonight.
agility test for them, isn't it? I think.
Yes, they have to take an agility test to dodge it. I'm just going to get you the rules.
Probably going to be pretty hard for them given the current state of affairs.
Well,
Yeah, they might have a penalty if they're immobile, or might just auto fail.
That's not weapons. That's armor. Where are weapons in the book?
And how big is the kind of radius?
That's what I'm just getting you now.
Jolly good.
There's grenades. Where's my flame? Here we are. Flame weapons. Flame. Why did it not tell me? Because it's going to be in the word for the flamers. Where's flames gone? I will find it. There's a special rule for the flame somewhere.
It's probably not a huge radius. It's only a hand flamer.
Hey, why gyro set flame? Okay, flame weapons are going to cone. The range of the weapon, unlike other flame scarce agility test. Extending in a 30-degree arc from the firer up to the weapon's range. So 30 degrees from myself. And the weapon's range as a hand flamer is 10 meters. So it's a 30 meter. So cone goes out from me and hit 10-meter length. I don't know how big the bridge is, but I will probably be aiming at the most highest concentration of people.
Okay. So the flame goes out and, engulfs all within its path, with fire. Can you roll for damage, please?
Is he damage 11 pen free? Burn, heretic!
What did you get, sorry?
11 pen free.
Pen 3.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. People begin to burn. Their guts melt, skin melts. The acrid smell of burnt flesh begins to fill the air. And some of them start to get up from their chairs while still on fire and start walking towards you.
Wunderbar. I should crush them with my hand. No, obviously I'll wait until my next turn. But Daisy was enjoying himself.
Raziel, you're next.
Raziel charges the one that's closest to getting towards Azazel and brings his chainsword to bear.
The closest one to Azazel is probably what is left of the astropath. His blue robes, are a fire around him, almost like a cloak and a robe of fire itself. His skin is popped and boiled and begins to bubble, but his eyes become ever black, like to the pits of the abyss itself. He begins to seem to be developing fangs in his mouth.
Yeah. Raziel definitely charges that fella. And he bellows out, "May the Emperor still be able to save your soul," as he charges in with his chainsword.
Also, they continue to take damage through next turns as well because they're on fire.
Yeah, which will be set. You'll need to roll that again, right?
Yeah.
It's D. I think they just take D10 for burning, but they don't get any soak on it.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. That's what I meant. Excellent.
Which is what makes it vicious, because 0 soak is nasty.
What a horrible roll, but I still succeeded. 0.3 success, but it's enough.
Roll for damage.
Let's see. So it's going to be 5, 10, 5, 10, 17, 29 points of damage.
Your chainsword comes
Penetrate
down.
4, by the way.
Pen 4. He's not got any armor on. I think you're fine.
I couldn't tell if he was developing a carapace or something, but
oh yeah, it depends if you've killed it. I mean, you've done pretty well. So this chainsaw comes bearing down on this poor astropath and servant of the Emperor. Alas, however, he seems to be turning into something else. But your chainsaw pretty much makes mincemeat of him, and it's difficult to tell where one part of him ends and the other part begins, as blood and viscera sprays over the deck and then catches fire.
He's just bearing down. The teeth are, and he's just kind of cackling for the Emperor.
Also in on this initiative is Lieutenant Biggles.
Oh, a pilot.
Yeah.
Oh, not Biggles.
And what did we call the Marine Scout? And our Scourge. Coming from the over your comlinks is the Marine Scout saying, "This is Marine Scout and our Scourge of the Lamenter's chapter. We are taking fire. Myself and the pilot have taken refuge inside the Arvis lighter, but the crew seem to be attacking us. Are you receiving me?"
This is Azazel Malik. Deal with them with extreme prejudice.
We're on our way.
Yes. And you hear the he had a sniper rifle, so you kind of hear the bang and then the cocking of a rifle and the occasional "For the Emperor" being shouted out by Biggles.
Emperor bless
as he
Biggles.
lets off his little auto pistol.
Get out, Biggles.
Bing.
Ting ting as it bounces off various things. Okay. Next up was Valaris,
who will take a grenade, a frag grenade, I think, and will launch it over in the direction of the crew.
Just so we're
shouting,
clear,
take cover.
You are on the bridge of a starship.
Yeah, I would have thought it's still fairly big. It's 40k, isn't it?
Okay,
it is,
no,
but there's
fine.
a lot of sensitive machinery around.
That's right, the machine spirit can handle it.
Yeah, I haven't got tech use. I've got no idea about technical stuff. I would have thought this would have been made, like to last. So, grenade it is. I'm not throwing a frag grenade, by the way. So,
frag grenade. Okay, yeah, make a roll.
Frag only.
Frag out. As you
What do I need? Some kind of ballistic skill roll, I guess.
I think it's offered.
It's ballistic skill.
It's ballistic skill. Okay, my mistake. For some reason, I had it in my head. It was off agility. Don't know why.
So I need +5 on that one. Oh, there we go. It's landed in the lap of the lead, the lead heretic.
Roll for damage.
What's the damage?
I'll do my dodges.
It's 2d10, I think.
2d10. I'll just roll 2d10.
And it will hit everybody within a 3 meter radius. So 6 meter bubble.
Okay, 7 damage.
Okay. What's the pen for a grenade? For a grenade?
0.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're meant to deal with lightly armored hordes.
Okay. Well, it's definitely a lightly. So this frag grenade kind of clanks against the surface of the metal, and then a ball of explosive flame erupts in the middle of the bridge, throwing people and casting them aside like rag dolls. One almost spins in midair and falls on top of a control panel, broken and snapped into limbs, and body parts kind of spray out from the center of the explosion. and the fire. Well, you flamethrowed this area, and now you're throwing a frag grenade, and there are people on fire moving around. The fire begins to spread quite greatly. And finally, Ferris.
I plug into the command throne, and I turn on the Geller fields and the void shields. Because if there's clearly some kind of warp influence. If I turn on the Geller fields, it could stop it. Because that's what they're designed to do.
It is indeed.
Okay.
Which Roger is begrudging that none of us thought to do that earlier on. Before we started wiping out the entire crew.
With my tech skills, I would have probably blown them up instead.
Just wondering what kind of role it would be.
Tech use. I'm turning on
First-
ship systems.
For ship systems, yeah, it's also 40k, so a lot of stuff is kind of decompartmentalized. Because otherwise they wouldn't have so many big crews.
Yeah, but it's kind of sends out a lot of automated stuff.
Give me a roll.
Okie dokie.
Take used to
Which one do you want to do first?
Geller fields.
So you'd be able to do the Gellerfield this turn. Make a roll.
Oh, for God's sake!
Damn.
I'm going to use a
What did he
fortune
do?
point. I rolled a 99.
Oh no!
I'm going to
You
use a
blow up
fortune
the
point.
That would be ironic, wouldn't it?
And that's a there we
you
go.
are.
There
7
we go.
degrees of
7.2.
success.
Better. Okay, right.
Jeez, 7.2. That was a very successful.
I'm very good at
That was a-
tech.
That was a very successful roll. You raised the Gellerfield. You can't tell that it's been raised because it's kind of this invisible sort of barrier. But yeah, according to the ship's data that's currently streaming through your brain, the Gellerfield has been raised.
Yeah, I'm just kind of ignoring everything else around me at the moment. Basically using the mind impulse unit to kind of just process everything the ship's doing.
Okay. Right. I think we can safely say. Actually, no, we're still in the same round. So. Those that remain begin to kind of walk towards you, stumbling and shuffling as they are on fire. Well, some of them are on fire, others aren't. They all continue to let out this high-pitched, wailing scream. However, it now seems to be a scream of ecstasy. Ecstasy and pain.
Is there any pink colour around?
Just some Emperor's children dancing somewhere.
Yeah, actually, did we get? Is there any markings on the ship that came out and started firing on us?
Yes, there is.
Is
My
it
question is,
purple?
would you know?
I mean,
I've got Forbidden Lord traitors. Yeah, I probably would.
I want,
and-
in which case, you can make a Forbidden Lord treasure roll for me, please.
Azazel Malik is of the second company of the Dark Angels, who
I would
previously hunted.
Do you have Forbidden Lord traitors?
No, I have. No, I have Forbidden Lord Xenos. No, I do not have.
Okay.
I think I've also got hatred traitors. Hang on. I'll let me roll that there. I'll just roll intelligence. Oh, -1 degrees. I should know though. I'm in Iron Hand, and we hate every legion that was at the Istvan drop site massacre.
I would say with a roll like that, you simply know they are traitors, traitor marines, not specific to the legion.
Are they a first founding chapter though? Because would that not also fall under Adeptus Astartes law?
That would be ancient adapters to Starty's law. So,
Yeah, but the history of our chapters is kind of literally implanted into our heads.
I mean,
That's why I've got a hatred.
only that it's a Tracer Legion with that role. I'm afraid. New round. What do you want to do?
how many more of them are still coming towards us?
3.
Okay, first I'll roll the d10 for the ones that are still on fire.
Yes, please.
2 more damage.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 more coming
soak.
towards you then.
And then I'm going to set fire to them again. Just gonna, I got four clips. So, and I'll continue to roast all of them walking towards us. Robbers, fall back. We must leave the ship. Ferris, set it for ramming speed.
Make a roll.
Send those traitors. I don't need to roll. It automatically hits us.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I've got to roll agility, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm terribly sorry, old boy. Hang on.
Right.
Funny enough. No.
And
Roll for damage.
roll for damage. 16, pen free.
Yeah, they're dead.
Good. Burn those heretics where they stand. Yeah, and then it's kind of like, let's get to the
Okay, we'll come out of sort of combat rounds. Ferris, from where you are, you can't get the ship shields up,
Okay, well, first things first.
but
I
you can. No, sorry, go on.
was going to put it on an intercept course to the trade ship and turn the engines to full.
Okay. Make a
Do I
roll,
need-
please.
Would I need to go to engineering to do the shields?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my rolling
Good
tonight.
lord.
I've got fate points. I'm just going to adjust down to pass. Given I rolled over 90 twice out of 3.
Oh no.
That's fine. Well, use a fate point and you can pass.
So yeah, I pass with
Okay.
with no
You
degrees.
begin to set in an intercept course. As you do, the enemy vessel also gives you comes to bear on its port side, letting loose a volley from its battle cannons. And it begins to tear into the hull of your ship, and it shakes again violently.
It's alright, at least the front's the most heavily armoured part of these things.
Yeah, because it's an Imperial
Mhm.
Navy frigate we're in, isn't it? The
Yeah.
sharp fronts on them.
And they're very
Well,
heavily armoured.
you're in
at
a
the front.
Right,
rogue
trader.
trader ship, and as in the description, this vessel seems to have an extra armored front, because the whole kind of, you've got that trireme shape of an Imperial
Yeah.
vessel. The whole front of it is just a great big giant golden aquila.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the wings kind of going back
Oh, it's gonna look beautiful.
down the sides of the ship.
Smashing into the side of that Gale ship, isn't it? I guess we're probably going to hightail it now that the ship's on its intercept course to the
Double time.
How far out of the way is the engineering section?
From where you're going,
7.8 kilometres, approximately.
Not far to an iron hand.
but if you go down to the engineering to activate the shields, you won't make it in time to the transport. However, if you activate the shields, you're going to do even more damage to that ship.
Are there any servitors that I can connect to from here?
Plenty. Well, actually, hold on that thought, because they're part biological.
They are, but they don't have brains.
They're lobotomized, so
Yeah, they don't
Depends
have
what
brains or
kind.
sentience.
Let's
They
see
don't
if it
really-
falls within the fate of chance. Yes, there are 2 servitors available to you.
Okay, I'm basically going to send the command for them to activate the void shields, and then I kind of unplug and start running.
Make a roll.
Oh, it's
Don't
going
roll
to be
a 90.
90 something again,
Go for an even 100.
or that.
Whatever the servitors do shuts down the entire ship.
And we're just dead in space.
Oh,
I succeed on the nose.
Christ.
literally on the nose.
Wow.
Oh God.
my.
Raziel takes
Fantastic roll,
point. Raziel takes point and is moving down so we can get down to our escape ship.
You make your way through the bowels of the Emperor's Light. The ship shakes violently. Circuitry sparks from the ceiling. The occasional gas tube pops, letting out smoke. The decking will vibrate and occasionally rock. As you get closer to the hangar, you hear gunfire of an auto pistol and a sniper rifle as the Space Marine Scout and Biggles, the ship pilot, hold off the deck crew of the hangar bay.
Does raising the Gellerfields appear to have had no effect on them?
It's a kind of damage already done situation.
Okay.
So they're not getting worse. So, for example,
They're not going to turn into chaos things, they're just mad.
yeah, so they're just mad. So no further warping has happened, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So you've saved yourself in that respect. Now they're just a bunch of screaming maniacs rather than possessed screaming maniacs.
I say we carve our way through to the ship and
I mean,
get
I'm
back
not
to
even
our
going to
mission.
bother firing at them.
I was going to say
run
at
through
this
them.
point, like they're probably not armed because they're probably just mostly normal crew.
These ones aren't. No,
So we're just going to run through them because
maybe the occasional spanner, but it won't do
yeah.
anything to
I
your
mean, literally
firearm.
just
the
if we need
average
to,
the average
swatting
Space
them out of the
Marine
way.
sprinting is just going to crush them as we smash through them anyway. They're not going to be able to do anything to
Absolutely.
us. So yeah, we'll just sprint straight through them. I'm sure Raziel will be jetpacking through them with his shield in front.
Straight away.
Yeah, it's like a bowling ball to pins. We're just going to plow through them.
I dread to think how much Ferris weighs.
Yeah.
If he steps on them, it's just going to go red.
Yes.
Red goo.
And a pile of liquid blood. Okay. So you make short order of it. You basically double time it with large strides across the open hangar bay. The occasional screaming deckhand that does get in your way is easily pushed aside or even knocked over and walked on top of as they scream in delight as they fall in front of you. Eventually, you make your way. You can see the Arvis lighter in front of you. The Biggles seems to be fine. He is bleeding from his nose a bit, but he doesn't seem to be screaming or possessed. And in fact, he's shooting his auto pistol off at the those deckhands that are running towards the ship. And the Marine Scout is kind of taking a kneeling position by the kind of gangway and is been shooting any of those that have managed to acquire a weapon.
Okay.
I'll see if I can fix Biggles up.
Biggles might be a bit busy. Get this craft in the
Yeah,
air.
Biggles is. As soon as he sees you, Biggles is running to the front of the ship.
I can do my
jump
work
in the
while
air.
he's flying.
You might distract him.
Make
Just like me,
a.
mortal. Yeah.
I must retrieve your gene seed. Oh no, you don't have one.
I
Oops,
can
I missed your
inject him
heart.
with some painkiller though.
Yeah,
There
so
we
make a
go.
roll.
Got Medicaid?
What are your medic skills under?
Medicaid, yeah.
Alright, make a
Loads,
Medicaid roll.
yeah, loads of it. Don't want to make it worse, obviously.
So don't fail.
100, he just chops his head
please,
off.
please roll 100, and if you do, you're going to accidentally kill this mortal. And then that would be hysterical.
8.5 degrees. You turn him into a space marine.
Exactly. I
So
know
actually,
all the
when
drugs to use.
So you're able to reduce the pain. He does seem to have some sort of swelling on his prefrontal lobe. What seems to have saved him is he actually, part of his brain is cybernetic. He's got a you see upon closer examination, once he'd taken out his hat and bandana, that half of his head is kind of like
Oh, he's got like an
metal
MIE.
plating. Yeah. That seems to have helped. So whatever that was popping inside his brain is just basically pushed against it, giving a massive nosebleed and headache, but has prevented him from going stark raving mad.
The flesh is weak.
The flesh is weak in this case. And he's already loading up the first words out of his mouth. Where are we going, my lords?
To the surface of the planet. That's no moon, though.
It's a space station. No, it isn't.
Could well be. I mean, the
could be.
prevailing theory for Azazel Malik right now is it's a wraithbone planet.
Yeah, I mean, it's Eldar of some kind of shenanigans.
Right.
You're going to need more
anything.
promethium.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of backup clips.
For a planet?
The Emperor's Light, as you kind of cast off, you release umbilicals, close the hatch, deactivate the kind of landing bay doors, which kind of slide open. And Flight Lieutenant Biggles brings the ship up quite rapidly and basically disobeying every single docking port regulation. He just shoots out as fast as possible rather than like half port speed or whatever. The Emperor's Light is going full throttle into the size of this large traitor marine. I will allow Rog to make another roll. You've got a clearer sight here.
I've also got the talent hatred traitors, just to throw that in there.
Is it
It's going to work really well when you get to shoot them.
Is it an actual like traitor marine, as in from like Chaos, or is it a traitor marine from the Badab War? And is it still a space marine?
3.7 degrees of success.
Okay. To answer your question, it's a Chaos Space Marine vessel.
Is it Emperor's Children?
It is.
Yeah.
The slightly shady colour of pink, black highlights.
Yeah, you'll hear a string of insults leave Ferris's mouth.
These insults are slightly drowned by the large explosion that erupts from its port side as the gun batteries were trying its best to decimate the front of the ship, but the Emperor has protected this vessel through the power of its eagled front, and it tears into it. It doesn't destroy it, but it definitely knocks it into a sort of spiraling arc. Front of the vessel seems to kind of explode. The Emperor's Light erupts into a ball of flame and explodes, heavily shaking the Arvis lighter. And in fact, Lieutenant Biggles goes, so about that landing, it's going to be a crash.
Azazel leans over his shoulder and goes, "It was a fine honor with working with you." Marines prepare to disembark. As in, like, crashing a spaceship is not a big thing for a space marine.
He says, I've only been able to identify one, for want of a better word, planetary feature. It seems to be a mound, and I am picking up weapons fire from within.
As close to that as you can.
I will crash us nearby. I will leave on the wind. So this Arthur's light.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah, I'm about to. So the Arthur's lighter flies in. Debris from the Emperor's light is falling and crashing around it like rainfall. Bits of chunks of metal, flaming balls of engineering parts and weapons batteries. It's all falling around you. Bits of it kind of hit off the ship. What little shielding kind of gets torn away and shatters around you like glass. Electric spark inside the Arvis lighter. It pops. A wing gets torn off. I say wing. They're kind of these two side flappy things, really, aren't they? So
it literally is a transit van with a jet engine attached to it. That is literally it.
This transit van comes crashing into the surface of the planet, hits this kind of mound, basically skids up it, becomes airborne again from the high impact of it. The pilot manages to activate a series of thrusters, anti-gravitational plates, and brings it back down again, but it goes in like face first.
As it's about to hit the ground, can I basically yank the pilot out of the seat?
I'll allow, yeah, all right.
And I'm basically I'm going to be mag booted to the floor, so I'm stationary, and I'm literally just going to hold him to try and shield him from the crash.
That's so sweet. So yes, this ship kind of hits the ramp of the mound, falls over, stops, hits the ground face first, crushing the front of the ship like a concertina. You pull the pilot away. The Space Marine scout that was sitting next to him dives back. You've forgotten he was there, hadn't you?
Yeah.
And the ship.
I figured, this is part of training. If he can't get out of the way, he shouldn't really be progressing.
He's got marine reflexes. He should be able to walk that off.
Fine.
The pilot, however, would just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good call on saving him.
And then the ship kind of thuds to the ground, and there is an eerie amount of silence.
Excellent landing, Lieutenant Billings.
He coughs a bit. Any landing you can walk away from, my lord. And then he falls unconscious.
I kind of walk down to whatever is actually the ground level now.
So
and just set him down.
Okay, so you set him down on the ground on the deck of the ship, and the hangar bay door kind of flops open, but the ship is kind of landed in such a way that you have to climb out rather than walk out. So you kind of pull yourselves out, or if you've got a jetpack, fly out. And your metal-shodded feet hit the floor. And your observations are correct. This white, bone-coloured surface, completely featureless, apart from this small, what you would describe as perhaps burial mound, is bone. A very strong bone because it doesn't crack underneath your feet, but there's definitely some kind of bone. Around you, the Aurora Borealis casts a pallid blue and white light over the darkness, and this bone-covered surface occasionally shimmers against the light. In front of you, you can see the mound, and there's a small archway with steps going down.
And
Raziel looks over there and He goes, "Every day is a good day to serve the Emperor. What do you think, Brother Azazel?"
And every day is a good day to die for the Emperor. First off, is there any little tiny blue spiders running around?
No.
No? Interesting. And second of all, you said there was weapons fire on the way in.
The pilot had said there was weapons fire. Has anyone... Ferris, you've got a scanner, haven't you?
I've got all specs.
So you activate your specs, and inside... It's difficult... Whatever's going on here with the... First of all, it's not a breathable atmosphere. You're all wearing your helmets.
Oh, I'll put a face mask over the pilot then.
Okay.
That's why he went unconscious. He was suffocating.
Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Yes, there is weapons fire going on within, but whatever's going on with the atmosphere is seriously messing with your specs, because according to your specs, you're standing in nothing. It's not registering the planet you're in. You're standing on.
Azazel's going to open up a broad communications. This is Azazel Malik, brother of the Deathwatch. Is anyone reading? Any Imperial forces?
This is Watch Captain Dark.
Watch Captain Dark?
Of the Deathwatch.
Oh, no, Captain. We're here to assist.
Lock onto my location and head straight to us.
Understood, Captain.
I am with Inquisitor Tracks.
Excellent. That's who we've been sent to assist. En route.
Be warned, there are several enemies inside the mound. Incubi of the Dark Eldar.
Oh.
Aspect warriors of the Eldari. And traitor marines.
A fine crowd. We're on our way,
They are
Captain.
fighting each other and us. The Inquisitor has them held at bay with his psychic powers. I don't know what he's doing. But he has made a discovery, and we're trying to hold him at bay while he gleans his research.
Understood, Captain. We'll make all haste.
Is the scout still alive?
Yeah, he's locking and loading his sniper rifle. He hasn't got Deathwatch comms, so he's only heard your side of the conversation.
Okay, brothers, you heard it. Let's move.
Should the scout remain to watch the pilot?
The pilot is inconsequential. Move.
I love it.
We have a mission that we were given,
I'm
and there's
just
a watch
walking out.
captain here. So who's given us another order? Unfortunately, as much as morally I would love to save Biggles as a space marine. So a single pilot is inconsequential,
No
but
fucks are given.
a scout marine's gun is very useful in this situation.
All right. Well, at least he should have a bunch of survival stuff in the ship.
Yeah. I mean, it should be fine.
And I'll shut the ramp. I'll literally close the ramp behind me as well.
Excellent. Okay. So he squirrels himself away in there. Okay.
Raziel takes point, as is his norm, and we move out.
Raziel, I'm informed that there are incubi here. They are known for their viciousness. Be wary.
You're just making me smile under this helmet now, Azazel.
I thought you would enjoy the challenge.
Right, I
The
downloaded
blades
some
will, however, damage your sword.
Well, Emperor willing, it'll cut through a few before I have to pick up a new one.
Right, I had to search high and low for these stats, so bear with me, because they certainly weren't in any of the Deathwatch material. I did eventually find something in one of the Rogue Trader books. So hold on.
We're going to die horrible and painful deaths.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Now I understand why it's the finale, where it's a TPK. I get it now.
Well, Space Marines, yeah. We live and die.
What a
for the Emperor.
TPK.
Yeah.
What a
Talking
TPK.
about going down in the name of the Emperor.
Come on. Load. No, those are orcs. I don't want orcs. There we go, Eldar.
I'd rather face orcs.
Yeah, over Incubi, absolutely.
All right, you head in to this into this burial mound. The steps
And I'm
below
going to
you
mention
are...
it again, Dan, because I think it's going to be completely relevant to what you're about to do to us. I have the
Yeah,
trait
you basically
paranoia.
can't be. Yeah, you can't be ambushed, can you?
Well, I can be, but if they're going to ambush, you've got to make me like test, like a hidden test for it and stuff like that. So, so it's almost like a sixth sense goes, oh, I think we'll be able to be ambushed or something like that. So I have to test for it. If I fail, then we do still get ambushed, but you never know. But it's there. Please don't ambush us.
The weapon skill's only 60.
Does the Auspex pick up other life signs? I know it's not picking up the planet, but
Okay, now it looks like the whole planet is alive.
Can I test that theory with my diagnostic helmet and
I need some sort of Medicaid roll, please.
magic kit that I have?
Auspex
Actually,
ineffective.
Unless you have some sort of biology Xenos or something like that.
I've
Don't know if there is a skill like that. I think it would just be
there's only
Medicaid combined
Medicaid,
with Forbidden Law Xenos.
And Medicaid, please.
Yeah, okay. I do have an X-ray fitting on my helmet as well, so just to let you know. So 3 degrees of success.
Excellent. Right, I'm sorry to be that kind of games master, but yes and no. So it's almost as if this bone-like material that is under your feet, it's all very, very smooth to the touch. The steps that you've come down are smooth. The tunnel you're going down is kind of like all arched and curved, like it's made out of wraith bone. There is a eerie purple light from kind of these purple gemstones intersected against each curving pillar along the wall. Your Medicaid scanners seems to show that sometimes this bone-like substance is alive and something is passing through it, and then other times that it is dead.
Okay.
And that there is nothing there.
Can I reprogram my Auspex to pick up ceramite rather than anything else? As in what our armor's made of?
Yes, like it. Okay. You've still got the signal of the Deathwatch.
Yeah, I'm not looking for him.
Fair. I respect that. Make a roll.
Seven degrees of success.
Yes, you do. So there are 5 ceramite signals in total. 1 is on its own and correlates with the signal that you have from the watch captain. Actually, no, sorry. If you're detecting armor,
It would be Space Marine or Traitor Space Marine armor.
yeah. So there's
Obviously, Eldar stuff's not made of ceramite.
there's 9
Plus the watch
suits,
captain, or including
including the watch captain. So where the watch captain signal is, that correlates to 1 of his signals, and he seems to be surrounded by 3 additional ceramite signals. And then there is a cluster of other ceramite signals, the rest of them, and they seem to be held up in another part of the structure.
I believe there are 6 traitor marines present.
Understood.
Dan, make that roll we were talking about.
Here we go. Awareness.
Crikey.
I should have said 7. I forgot the
5.1.
Dark
I
Angel.
am successful.
You are successful.
Yes, 5.1 degrees of success.
Something approaches. Its elegant and gentle footprint does not indicate that it's a space marine.
Brothers, stand to and ready. I assume we
Chainsword
don't
revs
uh,
up.
can-
Storm
Can we
shield is energized.
see what it is, or is it just like I've like kind of heard it, or like
You kind of
sense it?
heard it, and then the glowing purple lights around you go off, and it's pitch black, and you bring up your night vision kind of sensors inside your helmet, and kind of stepping out of the shadows are 3 dark Eldar incubi with their beautiful black armor, white faces, and double-handed blades.
Called a Clavix.
Clavex.
I know because I've got about 30 of them sitting behind me in this cabinet right behind me over here.
All right, let's do this. Roll initiative.
Oh, they're going to be fast.
There's no ambush here on either side, so they're So hold on, let me roll those.
Oh, crikey. Unbelievable.
I'm going to need more dice.
I was going to say, to be honest, even if we rolled really well, we'll probably
Really
Aaron
well.
might have stood a chance.
I
if
don't
he
know.
didn't roll a
Aaron
one.
might have stood a chance.
No, he rolled a 1.
Did he?
I rolled a freaking 1.
God, I rolled a 10.
Oh my
I
god.
think they're going first.
Agility.
it's going to be insane.
Freaking 1.
Okay, what's the order?
I got 14.
All right, hold on. I'm on the wrong document here. So, Ferris, 14, did I hear you say?
No.
Azazel.
Oh, it's Azazel,
Azazel's
sorry.
14.
Azazel's 14. Ferris, what are you on?
7.
Raziel.
A pathetic 13.
Oh my god. And
I
then finally
know.
Valaris,
12.
12. Oh, okay. They are definitely going first.
Fuck it.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Okay. I am really sorry. Raziel, you were taking point, so they are all
Yeah,
bundling you. They
That's
are
very good.
using
Angry weapons.
Very angry.
Berserk charge to cover the distance. Oh no, I got leap up. Basically bundling you with these power weapons. Right.
Raziel sees them coming in. His armor is screaming in rage. So when they get close, they have to do their fear checks. As his storm shield
okay,
crackles and his chainsword revs.
All right, fair. Sorry, I'd forgotten about that. Oh my god, where are my D10? There we go.
Can
Let's
they
see
suffer fear, Incubi?
I don't know, I'm just looking now.
I mean, they've probably got pretty high willpower anyway.
I would think so, yeah.
I was going to say, lore-wise, they have
No,
tormentor
no.
masks, which means they cause fear as well. I don't know.
Their willpower is only 45.
Less than I thought.
That'd be Dex, Catfall, Combat, Furious Assault, Hard Target, Heightened Sense, Jaded. I can't see anything in here.
They don't have fearless or
Oh,
resist.
well-
yeah.
No, they do cause fear, but there's nothing here about being immune or resisting. So I will
don't-
make a
I
roll.
believe
I think
if you
if,
cause fear,
if
you
you're on the
can't
same
suffer
fear
from
level,
fear.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's. I think it
Okay, so-
cancels.
I believe that's
So it
We
cancels
don't
each other
scare
out.
either one of them.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
well that's simple then. Okay. They have both got. I think all three of them have about 2 attacks each.
It's
And
just
not when they're
rude.
charging, I don't think.
Yeah,
Unless
only-
they've got a special thing to do it. Because when you charge normally, you
Blade
only get one.
Master.
I believe that's when they're outnumbered.
Yeah. Hard target. Hit sensors. Which case, just 3 attacks.
I mean, that's still
Just
vicious.
First one. Fuck, misses.
Nice.
Second one.
Thank you.
Hits. Do you want to parry, dodge?
I'm gonna let's see if my storm shield negates
Oh
it
yeah,
first.
yeah, okay.
It does negate it, and fortunately, it's not under a 5, so I don't blow out my storm shield. So,
Excellent.
force of the blow is dissipated by my force field.
And that attack hit as well.
Can I use the? Does the storm shield stay up? I couldn't see anything in the rules that said it didn't.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's still there. I mean, you can still
Okay.
dodge before you.
Still good. Oh no, it's not good because that's a 56 and my storm shield's a 55. So I will try to parry it. Other skills, parry. Come on, baby.
Dodge might be a good idea rather than.
I got
7.8
7.8
degrees.
degrees
Okay,
of success on my
um,
parry.
Now I think I forget what the roll is, but you have to roll to see if you break the chainsword. I think
Oh, yeah,
it's
'cause
something
they've
like a
got power field,
25%
haven't they?
chance or something.
Mm.
It's been a while.
1 second.
The things I didn't know.
An attack made with this weapon that lacks the quality has a 75% chance of destroying the attacker's weapons.
Oh, okay.
So can I retcon that and dodge instead since I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
rule?
fine. Absolutely, that's fine.
Thank you. Otherwise, I was going to be disarmed here, and that would-
Although if they parry you,
Actually-
it's the same
actually-
thing.
It's only if they parry you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The rule,
Oh, well, then we're
very
good then.
specific. The rule specifically when the wielder successfully uses the weapon to parry an attack, there's a
Okay.
75% chance but not when you're
Okay.
parrying their attack.
Okay.
So I'm just reading Powerfield now. Sorry.
Sorry, like I said, it's been a long time.
Oh crap! So when they parry my attack, my chain sword is going to break.
Yeah.
More than likely,
Huh?
yeah.
I'm gonna have to take one of their power weapons then, I guess. God damn it!
You've got your knife. What's wrong with that?
If you carry that way, these are double-handed weapons, so you might not be able to use your shield at the same time.
I guess. But what choice am I gonna have?
Don't worry, we'll sort you out.
It's fine. Azazel will kill you for being a heretic and carrying an Xenos
somebody
weapon.
can somebody can chuck me their power sword. Then.
I can lend you a chainsword. I've got one.
There you go. Okay. Well, that seems
just
rather
stand there.
anticlimactic.
Yeah, but
That's
that
what I'm
was only
built
round
for.
1.
So next up is Azazel.
It is indeed, and I shall activate squad mode.
Squad mode activated.
Squad mode, and I shall activate immovable defense of the Dark Angels, and everyone gets to benefit from it. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. I obviously don't do anything, but everybody gains +10 ballistic skill and dodge, and +4 to all armor points. That will include our Blood Angel friend, who is standing still in combat.
Nice.
He's not making any move actions. So as long as you don't make a move action, +10 ballistic skill, +10 dodge, and +4 to your armor points.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. As I start directing my brothers to do their thing.
Okay. Next up then is Razia.
I am going to go ahead and go full on Mad Hatter with my chain sword, and I'm going to attack one of these guys 3 times, or until he destroys my chain sword.
You just
Still
continue
punch
punching.
him.
If necessary, we'll go to punch. 5.4 degrees of success with the first one.
I'm going to parry.
Figured you might.
No, I'm not.
To.
I'm going to dodge.
You said they've probably got mad agility in there.
Yes, yes, they do. I dodge.
Damn it. All right, swing a second time. At the same guy. Oh, I'm going to use a fate point to re-roll that. .5 degrees of success against the same guy.
Okay. Now
Does he have multiple reactions?
If they've got step side, they can dodge twice.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Let me check.
It's talent. Or side. It might be side step. I think it varies depending which game.
No. I have counterattack.
Oof.
That's if you successfully parry, but you've already used your reaction, right? Unless they've got multiple reactions.
No,
Okay.
I don't think I do. No.
Okay. So I just get to actually hit this guy. That makes me happy. Let's do some damage. 10. I rolled a 10, so I get to try to hit him again and add the damage, right?
You auto pass because it's a Xenos.
Lovely. So I just roll damage again then.
You just roll a d10.
Oh,
And
just a
add
D10. Sorry. Okay, so we've got 10, 22, 29, 33 points of damage. And penetration 4.
That's going to sting.
That's really going to sting. What was the total again?
33, penetration 4.
It's alive, but it looks really bad.
All right, my third attack. Since he can't react, I'm going to swing again. I will use my last fate point to re-roll that. Can't believe I'm rolling so high. Nope. I miss. So I'm going to I know I'm not supposed to move, but I'm gonna move because I don't want to get hit 3 times by these guys. I'm gonna activate my talent Assassin Strike and make an acrobatics check to fly back half my movement. And they do not get attacks of opportunity against me when I do this if I succeed. I can find acrobatics.
I have that skill.
Oh, yes, I succeed. So 3 strikes, and then the jetpack, he jumps back online with his brothers now, so that we've got a formation.
Okay, right. Who's next?
A wall of ceramic.
I think it's the Ultramarine now.
Yeah, it's Valaris.
Hey, I shall pull out my plasma pistol and give him a high voltage blast.
Go for it.
Full beam.
Are you attacking the one that's already been hit?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Tactics.
Yeah, so I get +10 from your specialty.
indeed.
And
Pardon me.
You can aim.
You are
aim and fire. Yeah, so that's 20 then, I believe, and then 5 from my suit of armor because the Emperor has blessed it. Right, 2 degrees of success. I take it he's
it's a
not
blast as
dodging.
well, isn't it?
Hmm?
It's a blast weapon.
Yeah, so it's got a blast on it of 2 meters.
Does
So
it
the
also
2
get
other
hot?
incubi are going to need to make dodge tests.
Yeah.
Unless
Thank
they
God
want
I
to just
jumped out of there.
unless they want to take
Well,
the
that's what I
plasma
was
pistol to
kind
the
of
face.
hoping you would do there, Raziel.
I think they will be taking their dodge tests. That's a pass.
And then there's an extra D.
And that's a
Oh, that's
pass.
a 10 as well.
Yeah, so roll a d10.
So roll an extra D10 and an extra D10.
No, just an extra d10.
No, because I'm
sorry,
firing it at full
overcharge.
blast,
Yeah.
so it gets an extra D10. Again, not that
90.
that's been particularly useful, but 19, 20, 21, 22. So that's 22 damage.
What's the pen?
8.
Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
So
And the other
the
two jumped
rest
aside,
of this,
didn't they?
yes, they did. So the rest of these, the rest of this incubi is kind of liquidated away by hot plasma, burning and
Raziel looks
disrupting
over at Valerius and gives him a nod. Thank you, brother.
You got to love a plasma gun, haven't you?
Unless you roll badly, then it.
Yeah,
Might
and then it
sting.
blows up in your
Yeah, at
face.
what point does it blow up?
But it's still fun.
I think it's a critical fail.
It's
Like my
Yeah.
pistols in Warfare.
and
doubles.
finally,
I think it overheats, doesn't it?
Ferris.
Heavy bolter go. So they've now both dodged thanks to.
Yes,
the
they have. They
Ultramarine.
can't dodge again.
So
You'd almost think we'd planned this, wouldn't you?
You'd almost think we were bloody space marines.
I know it's almost
Hoorah.
teamwork.
so 4.8 degrees of success. So 5 rounds will hit. I'll put 3 on one and 2 on the other.
Okay. Roll for damage. There's nothing I can do about it.
Thank
Remember.
God for the Dark Angel paranoia talent.
Trying to remember what it was.
We'd have been so screwed otherwise.
Yeah, it's a good job we had the mobile tank, really, isn't it?
And it.
Mobile pillbox.
He's built to soak up some damage. That's what he does.
Right, so I get to roll another 10. So the first shot hits for 29, pen 8, I think. Yeah,
Okay,
pen
still
8.
alive, but bloody hell.
Second shot,
Oh my god. Another 10.
hits for 32, pen 8 to the same guy.
To the same guy.
Yep.
Dead. He's
Okay.
blown away.
The third round just kind of
Like the
pulp him a bit more.
Xenos scum he is.
Round 4 on the other guy. 22, pen 8.
Still alive for what's worth. And then again,
Oh my god.
what did he get?
34, pen 8.
Yeah, also dead. Okay. Right.
Xenos
We need to up our
scum.
game. New round. Combat's not over. So,
Crikey.
20 more incubi.
I really
you know
hope
what? In
not.
my defense, no. So what happens is 2 things happen. Behind you, where the exit was, almost kind of molding out of the bone structure, like a body reacting to an infection, 2 bone-like mechanical constructs
Oh, shh.
step kind of mold out of this bone and with weapons in hand point them at you.
Crap on a cracker.
What kind of weapons? Are they carrying ranged weapons or melee weapons?
They're Wraith Guard and they are carrying shooting weapons.
Run for your life.
Jesus.
They've got ray cannons. They are.
However, from the other direction, where the incubi were, come 3 more incubi.
Oh, shit balls.
Bollocks.
So I need to roll their initiative into this initiative phase.
Higher than ours.
Might be alright with the Wraith Guard, but the incubi no.
definitely going ahead. 16. And then the Wraith Guard, I actually thought I saw... No. No, Dan, you're making that up in your head. However, that's not a bad roll. No, that's 9. That is not that good. Okay, so... Wraith Guard... 9. So they're at 9. They're at 17. So the Incubi go first. Again, they seem to kind of come out the very nightmare darkness as the purple light kind of flickers on, then they're close, flickers off, and then flickers on and they're closer, almost kind of stuttering and jumping as they approach you. So they make the gap into close combat again, but again, they're only going to have one set of attacks. Because they are berserk charging. And they are going for the person with the really big gun that just shot all their friends. First attack. No. Second attack. Yes. Do you want to dodge?
I will certainly give it a try.
Remember, you get
I'm
plus
holding
10.
I'm holding a heavy bolter. I'm going to try and dodge. I do
You
get
got plus 10. Because the Dark Angel squad mode is actually really good.
no.
Oh.
I see where's that. Yeah, I'm going to fortune it. See if that helps.
You roll pretty bad on that.
Okay.
Nope, still failed.
Okay, so that does...
Where does it hit me? This is quite important.
Okay.
It'd be what you rolled to hit with. What was your hit roll?
I rolled a 12, so it'd be a 21.
So 21, so it's one of the arms, I think.
Yes, it's your left arm.
Good.
Okay. So that's that. Now, if I'm reading this right, this has an obscenely high pen.
Yeah, it's going to have
Yeah,
a very high
Clavixes are designed to cut Space Marines in twain.
So that's... Oh, here we go. Jesus. 1d10, so 10, so 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, pen 9.
16 pen 9.
Remember, you
Yep.
get plus 4 from my ability.
What, plus 4 armor?
Yeah.
Okay, so 16 pen 9. I've got 11, 15 armor. So I knock 6 off for that. Yeah, nothing. Ting. I
Jesus.
block it with my bionic arm.
Second one. Hit.
I can't do anything. I've used
Can't
my dodge.
Dodge. 9.
Where did it hit me? What did you roll?
Oh, 38.
83. It's a
Body.
leg, I think.
Okay.
38's body.
Oh, is it? Body.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
38's body. 31 to 70's body.
18 this time with pen 9.
Pen 9. So on my chest, I have armor 13, 17. So yeah, ting.
Jesus Christ.
My armor takes 8 of it, and my toughness bonus of 10 takes the other 10.
Bloody hell.
He's an Iron Hand.
They did go for the tankiest of tanky people that doesn't
They
have a storm
did.
shield.
All right, so that means next is Azazel.
Lovely jubbly. So while obviously it's a bit double threaded right now because obviously there's currently 3 incubi trying to twat our dear friend in power armor. But at the same
Pretty
time,
sure he's fine. He's
But-
fine.
but seeing what's happened, he's going to round on the 2 Wraith Guard because they scare, not scare me, but like
Don't
he knows.
think they're not as hard as you think they are.
No, it's their guns. It's their guns.
They've got D cannons.
They got D cannons. unless this game does them no justice whatsoever. In which case, that's fine.
In the
They've got
tabletop, their guns are
Wraith.
terrifying.
They basically create small singularities.
ignoring armor and toughness.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. That's
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, they're horrific.
Yeah, they're horrific.
Excellent.
So I'm going to unload onto one of them. We'll do rapid fire. So let's do this. Cracking rounds, here we come, because they got a lot of armor. So that is plus 10 for that, plus 20 for that, plus 10 for that, so that's plus 40. You're absolutely kidding me. I'm going to have to use a fate point to re-roll that. Jeez Louise. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? And as it's rapid fire, it will get hit by 4 rounds. So I shall... Oh, wait, I guess it could dodge, couldn't it? Can they dodge?
Yeah, they've got yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think they can with that, but we'll give it a go.
Well, he's getting hit by 4, so he might dodge one of them.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, cool. Okay. Plus D10. So that is... Oh, wow. That is... -2, 5... 32 pen 8, first one.
good lord.
Crikey.
Oh, and I've rolled a 10 again. That is -2 again, 23. It's 31 pen 8. And then next one is
31.
17 pen 8. And then the last one is 21 pen 8.
Surprisingly tough for an Eldar machine.
No, they're made of wraith bone. They're exactly as tough as they should be.
It's still standing.
Yeah, I think 40 might be.
Holy crap. He did like 100 points of damage to it. But they got
Yeah,
more
it's
armor,
not.
yes.
It is not well. But it's been saved by
They
its
have a lot
armor.
of natural toughness. They're basically walking wraithbone automatons. But yes. And then sort of Azazel gestures for Raziel to make headway to the wraithbone people.
Raziel is next.
So I will charge the one that Azazel just shot in the hopes of taking one of them out at least.
Well, I've already tried to dodge, so...
Yep. As long as I hit, 3.3 degrees of success. All right. Let's roll some damage. So 6, 8, 27, pin 4.
For damage.
Yep. So not great.
I think.
I mean, my
No, but I think you've done it.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
It charges
how
in.
does how does it work? Tell me.
So he charges in and slams the storm shield into the bone creature's weapon, lifting it up, and then just brings the chainsword into its thorax and just carves up out its shoulder, and it just sort of slides in 2 pieces. And then he spins with a storm shield up to face the other one, who's now right next to him.
So next in the chain is.
We've totally forgotten about our scout, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Totally
haven't. No, I haven't.
He's probably peeing in his scout armor, totally terrified.
So next is the Wraith Guard. He is going to try and shoot Azazel. In the in the 7.
It's the head. Holy shit, they've got 70 ballistic skill.
Yeah, they're very good. I'll attempt a dodge.
You should get +10.
Do you get +10, don't I? Where's dodge? There's.
What's the blast on their guns, Dan?
Yeah, it's not. It's a direct shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not blast radius.
Yeah, if it was a D-scythe, then we'd be properly.
When the target is hit by rate, I'm not gonna. I'll read this out when you're hit. If you're hit, you might not get hit. You might be fine.
I've got to spend a point to try and do that again.
You might want to spare a fate point for if you get hit, because there's a thing here that says the target is destroyed, but fate points could be.
Oh, is there? Okay, then yes.
Yeah.
I will keep. Is that a separate thing though? Can I just use a fate point for that? Because I've used one for
You
reroll.
have to burn one for that, yeah.
Yeah,
not just
fine.
use.
Oh, you have to burn one physically. Okay, cool. Then I've been hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming if it's a you're dead, that's just burn a fate point somehow. Have it missed.
So Wraith Cannon. When a target is hit by a Wraith Cannon, roll 2d10, which I'm going to do now. A 7 and a 8. When the target is hit by a Wraith Cannon, roll 2d10. This is the amount of damage the Wraith Cannon inflicts, ignoring armor and toughness. In addition, if the damages result between 19 and 20.
No, 15.
No, you're fine. The target is destroyed outright, regardless of the number of wounds it possesses. Fate points may be burned as normal.
So
if the damage is between 2 and 15, the target takes a damage and is teleported a number of meters equal to the result in a random direction.
Okay. Which way are you sending me?
So
is it just I don't get any soak on it at all? So no armor, I know.
No armor, no.
Cool. And no toughness on it either.
No.
Cool. Lovely. Still alive. Just.
The weapon never runs out. Okay. Because it's funny, you are now down the corridor behind the incubi.
Okay. That is funny. But I am still alive.
How badly are you wounded?
Yeah, fairly badly wounded.
Fairly bad.
Might need our apothecary for
Speaking of apothecary, the apothecary is next.
Right.
I'm still close enough to give you all the bonus, by the way. So squad mode still applies.
Well, obviously the plasma pistol's now cooling down, so I shall switch to the stalker pattern bolter. I'm going to aim and fire at one of the Dark Eldar down the corridor.
Okay. They're all bundling the heavy bolter.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you miss badly, you're going to hit Ferris. I mean, I assume you won't.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, where's the thing? So, I rolled that. Sorry.
You've rolled the wrong thing.
Damage, didn't I?
So you get +20 on your shot.
Yes.
+30, it's accurate, and +10 for your squad mode.
And an extra 5 for being
so
cool.
Yeah, 35.
So +35 then. Right.
Well, only just though.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Rough damage.
Did he not dodge?
I thought I'd already. Didn't you shoot me with a storm bolter, heavy bolter? Oh no, that was last
no,
turn.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't done anything this turn.
Yeah. In which case, I'm going to try and dodge. Sorry, I could have. Which I failed.
Hey.
Excellent. Okay. So 12, 17 penetration 5. Because I didn't get enough degrees of success to make it useful.
How much was that in total? Sorry.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Penetration
10-5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still alive. Which brings us around to
That makes it me.
first. Yes.
Right, well, I can't use the heavy bolter in close combat, unfortunately, so I'll quick draw my bolt pistol. Because you can fire pistols in close combat.
Yes, you can.
And I didn't write the rules down for the bolt pistol yet.
Well, we never thought it would come to this.
It's one of the things I didn't hurriedly copy down on my transfer.
2d10 plus 5, tearing, penetration of 5 without any special ammo.
And it can be fired rapid fire as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll
semi-auto.
do semi.
Yeah, so
auto,
right.
Yeah, I
free
will
shot.
fire it semi-auto 3 at the one that tried to dodge the stalker pattern bolt round.
Okay.
One degree of success. So just a single hit.
I can't shot. I can't shot. I can't dodge.
So 15 pen 5.
Still alive. 5.
Oh no, I forgot my mighty shot. So it's 17 pen 5.
Okay, still alive. It's 217 to 2. Okay. Looking a bit worse for wear, though. Okay. I do believe we're at the top of the combat again. New round. Background to the Incubi. I'm just gonna have to. I think one of them's gonna step out. No. They're gonna keep on hacking at the poor heavy bolter, even though they can't seem to scratch the poor fellow. They have got 2 attacks each. 3 of them. First attack missed. Second attack hit.
I may as well try and dodge. Nope. So let's see, hit me.
I think that was on the left leg. 4. Hold on. Let's go back to the stats. Oh, got stats in here for shadow specters.
No.
Oh, that was it. 13 pen 9.
Dang.
Fuck you. Next guy, first one hits. Arm 9. Left arm.
Cool.
9. 19. 9. 19 pen 9.
Oh, I take a point of damage.
That was his first attack. Second attack for him. On the right arm.
Okay.
Oh, a 10. Still not going to do anything for you, isn't it? So 20. Pen 9.
Okay, I take 4.
Last guy, first attack missed. Second attack hit. Right arm.
Hammer on that arm.
13.
Nothing.
Pen 9. No, screw you, Dad.
Forget that weak stuff.
Which then brings us around to Azazel.
So, warning lights are flashing up in his helmet. Spits up some blood inside of his helmet. Forces himself back to his feet, and over the comm, everyone can hear, and there's a benediction of the Emperor. And suffer not the alien. Aiming past the heavy bolter marine, he's going to take vengeance upon, and he's like, Emperor, guide my bolts, and opens fire on the standing death walking machine that he now really, 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 really hates.
Well, the other one's been destroyed, so
Yes.
but this one's unscratched.
6.3 degrees of
Nice.
success for rapid fire 4. So
Nice.
would you like to try and dodge one of the bullets?
Yeah.
If he
No.
theoretically passed by enough, he could dodge all.
Well, yes, it's true. Yes, because he removes.
He'd a hell of a pass, but
But he failed, so it's okay. Oh, here we go again. Another D10.
God, he's racking up the damage again, isn't he?
26 pen 8.
26. 8.
Oh, that wasn't a great roll. 15 pen 8.
Mm-hmm.
That is 29 pen 8.
Killed an incubi with this.
Could have.
Anyway.
But an incubi is doing next to no damage to my friend, and that thing nearly killed me with one shot. So tactical things, and then 18 pen 8 for the last one.
Okay, still alive.
That's fine. My chainsaw friend will finish the job. And that's Azazel, and you can hear spluttering and whatnot over the comm. He sounds pretty banged up right now. But the Emperor guides him, and he will stand and fight to his last.
Okay, so that means next is Raziel.
So Raziel, standing next to this Wrathbone construct, you hear this chainsword rev up and the hum of his storm shield as he is going to unleash a lightning attack against this this thing that just shot the shit out of his best pal, Azazel. So that's 3 attacks with my chainsword. Let's see how it goes. First one, 5.8 degrees of success.
Yep, can't dodge, already tried.
Oh, that's right. All right, let's just do some damage then. Come on, give me a good roll.
Oh!
All right, nice. Let's get another D10 in there. 4. Okay, so 14, 21, 33 points of damage. 10, 4. Second strike comes across. Misses.
Ah!
I'm just going to let it miss. Third attack. I only have 2 fate points left, so I can't afford it. 6.6 degrees of success on the third one. So the damage, come on. 9, 21, 29, pen 4. Is he still up?
Hold on, that might have done it. Quick math.
You know, almost took 100 points of damage from me again.
Yep.
So this time he on that last blow, he misses the second one. On his last blow, he drops his storm shield a little bit and then just comes across the top of it and takes the thing's head off. And then he turns around, nods at Azazel on the other side of the incubi.
You see Azazel kind of
Rolls his
like,
What are you
shoulders.
doing over there?
Azazel's like kind of like, you can see him kind of nodding at you, but he's struggling a little bit. He doesn't want to admit it, but he's struggling a little bit.
He's got several internal organs missing, basically.
Yeah, as the apothecary, you've got loads of lights flashing up on your Medicaid thing right now. So this Space Marine, many of his redundant organs are now having to work overtime.
I believe, is that my go?
Yeah.
In that case, I shall take aim with the Stalker. And what we got left? 2,
3 incubi.
3.
Yeah, there's the
three
one we
incubi.
previously wounded and 2 perfectly
Right,
intact.
I shall take aim at the one that's been previously wounded.
Squad out vision down the line again.
And same modifier again. 4 degrees of success this time. So I believe that's an extra 2 dice of damage.
I'm going to try and dodge. Nope. Jesus.
Right. Okay, so.
Sniper to the face.
Oh, it's a bit. So that's 8 plus 5, 13, and then 2 extra d10.
Oh, good recovery.
Oh, and a 10. So that.
So yeah, roll a d10 again.
Yeah. $15, 25, 34 damage, penetration 5.
Good hit.
Snipe that. With the
It is still
flipper.
alive.
Oh,
The one that's already been shot twice.
Oh, sorry. Was it the one that had already been shot?
yes. Yeah.
It's dead then. Sorry. I got it in my head that you were shooting at a different one. No, my bad.
I was going
And I'm going to shout. I'm going to shout an order in Eldar for them to drop their weapons and surrender, or suffer greater death.
To the incubi?
Correct.
Okay. I
You know,
think you genuinely hear them laughing.
yeah.
While his
I love
mind's
it when
all
Valerius
scrambled-
brings the jokes.
yeah, exactly. While Azael's mind's all scrambled, I might just get away with it.
Worry not the fact that he needs medical attention.
New round.
Hey, I get a go.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're just there to be wailed on.
Go on, Roger.
Oh, Rog, what are you doing, mate?
I'm going
Time
to
to unleash
continue
hell.
firing my bolt pistol at one of the incubi.
Okay.
Eight degrees
Oh
of
my
success.
God.
Christ.
Get to dodge though.
Does get to dodge.
It matches against the number of bullets, doesn't it? So each degree of success knocks a bullet off or something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does dodge, but he only dodges with 2
Yeah.
degrees of success.
That's the usefulness of auto fire in this game.
So the one
Yeah.
Hit with one bullet.
Now, I always remember years ago I used to play an assassin
20 pen 5.
Okay.
Ordo
Still alive.
Xenos assassin, and it was always a pain in the ass that everyone kept dodging his
His shots, I bet. Right, new round. Genuinely feel that the incubi are perhaps wanting to go and attack something else, but are too scared to, because if they leave, they'll get ripped to pieces by heavy bolt fire.
How they
So I
won't, they'll be
think-
fine.
So I think they tactically they will stay fighting you
You always split up.
rather.
I could shout something like "Surrender, we will let you go."
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Raziel looks over. He's like, "What are you? We're not going to do that. No."
Valerius,
No,
one
we
of
can't
the-
understand
One of
No.
the incubi steps into you,
Into who?
into
They shoot
Valerius.
at me for speaking their bloody language. That's what it is.
Probably very poorly as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I speak Eldar, I learn it
Two
from a
attacks.
book.
In the chest.
Is this on me or the Ultramarine? Sorry.
This is on the Ultramarine. Oh Christ!
Ultramarine, you going to
4.
dodge?
Yeah, you can try and dodge.
You
Yeah,
get +10 to it.
that's a good idea. Yeah, and then -10 because my armor.
Oh, does it not like you dodging?
That's flat then. That's not bad.
Just believe. I'm sure the Emperor protects.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he does
No worries.
protect.
It does.
He dodged it.
Second attack.
Crap.
Oh, dear.
Also in the chest. For
I mean, it's the best place to get hit. Strongest armor.
19 pen 9.
You currently have 14 armor on your chest.
I do. So that gives me 5 armor effectively then. So that knocks it down to 14.
And then,
And then my
Pen 9.
toughness takes 8 off. So I think that means I take 6 damage.
Okay. And on the Devastator. Missed. Fuck. Second attack. Hit
I will try and dodge.
on the head.
+10.
I dodge.
Christ, the only time I probably get the least. Anyway. Oh no, there was only one on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Job done. Who's
Tempted to
next?
Headbutt him.
It would be Azazel.
That's you. Yeah.
Azazel, yeah.
I'm going to shoot the one attacking the apothecary because I need him alive.
Fuck's sake, don't shoot our doctor.
It's fine. I'm a consummate professional when it comes to shooting my gun. I definitely won't shoot you. Flash, I heard you
100
shouting
headshot into the Ultramarine.
Yeah, I heard you talking Eldari.
I'd like your pistol to sort of lean a little low.
Oh dear, the recoil.
Damn, my pin.
2.2
hit the
degrees
head,
of
Doctor.
success.
Dodged with 3 degrees of success.
Okay, so I do not hit him at all. That's my turn.
Next is Raziel.
Raziel seeing this incubi dodge away from Azazel's blast, he charges in and hits him from the side to try to knock him away from Valerius. .7 degrees of success.
Can't dodge.
So if you've pushed him back.
Got a 10. Another D10 on that.
This is the one that's already wounded, by the way.
Excellent. So that's 10, 22, 34, 42 points of damage with my chainsaw.
Christ. With a pen what?
Pen
5?
4. Pen 4.
Yeah, no, sorry. He's still alive.
Well, that's just rude of him.
Only just, like, literally only just.
Face me.
These guys are tougher than we are.
Has he knocked him back at all?
No.
No.
Pretty beefy.
Next up is
The Ultramarine.
Valaris.
Where's our where's our scout gone?
So
He's
I'm
gone. If you're now looking for the scout, he's gone.
he's run
Traitor.
away. So basically I'm in melee now with this incubus, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So I think what I'll do is revert to my usual and shoot him with the plasma pistol.
It's a pistol. It can be shot in close combat. Do it.
Yeah, and I can do semi-auto with it. So that's what I shall do.
We're all going to assume you're not overcharging it at this point.
No. I did think about jumping in front of Raziel and going, "No, Raziel," and then shooting it at full blast into the thing. But No, I'm not that brave.
Please do full blast and then fail and accidentally blow up Raziel.
And blow us
That'd
up and not it. Yeah,
that'd be
would have been
hilarious.
would have
That
been
would
a bit
be
of a tragedy.
rude,
rather
but
than
funny.
heroic.
I mean, I would have laughed and cried in the same action.
Yeah, exactly. I think I get plus. Yeah, I get plus 10 from your.
Plus 10 for me and plus 10 for semi-auto.
Yeah, that's it. An extra 5.
Ooh,
Oh my word!
7.1 degrees of success.
Yeah, it rolled. I rolled a 1. That's why. Yeah.
I think this guy's already dodged, so he's not going anywhere.
No, so we've hit him with 2 rounds then.
Okay, 12 damage.
Nice. So the penetration is 8.
That's going to kill him. That will kill him.
And
That alone will kill him.
the damage is 12 and 16.
Your plasma pistol blows his head clear off.
Yeah. Plus
There's one more incubi left. He is by the heavy bolter. It's the heavy bolter's turn.
I will just continue trying to shoot it with my bolt pistol.
Make a roll. I can dodge with this guy.
I'm going to shout, "Run, little piggy," in Eldar at him.
I hit.
Stop speaking, Eldar.
You see Raziel's chainsword he starts to raise it towards the back of Valerius's skull, but he pulls himself back.
I dodge with 2 degrees of success.
I only hit with 1 round.
Okay. New round. Oh, what does he do? He's got to try and hit him. He's got to try and hit him. Doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah,
Fuck,
probably
missed.
Eldar pride at this point. It's like, I must kill this. Ginormous Space Marine.
That doesn't sound good.
No, he's missed twice in a row.
No, that does sound good. It sounds great.
I have an obscenely high weapon skill. How did that happen?
Is that Azazel?
Temptation just to do an interrupt action and just go.
Azazel will sort of swing his bolter down in a sling, and for the first time, for the Emperor! And he charges into close combat. With
Now
him.
the tanky thing's dropped.
Yes, the tanky thing does drop. Also, we were running out of squad cohesion points. We might need it in a little while if there's still other things knocking around. But yes, I will charge into it and attack it in combat.
Go for it.
I'm not great in combat. This was probably a terrible idea.
Hey, you get plus 20 for outnumbering. Oh no, it's got Combat Master, doesn't it? You don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I have Hunter of Aliens, so I get plus 10 and plus 2 damage when I'm fighting Xenos.
And plus 10 for charging.
Yeah. So here's hoping. I hit him with my ceremonial blade.
It can dodge.
Yes, it can. But that's what I was drawing
parry.
out. I was drawing
I'm going to try and parry you
Go for it.
so I can destroy your sword because that's the kind of guy I am.
It's a ceremonial blade. I'm not that concerned about it.
But don't worry about it. Jesus.
Did I get you?
Oh yeah, there was 3 terrible rolls in a row.
Okay. So I only do 17 points of damage.
What's the pen?
4. I don't know how I only do 17.
He's still alive.
Aren't I supposed to get plus 8 from my strength?
Did that not add your strength?
Oh yeah, no, it did. It did. No,
It did.
No, yeah, it did. I just rolled badly with my D10. Yeah, it's D10 plus 3
4.
plus 10. Yeah. Oh no, plus 2 more because I've got Hunter of Aliens. I get plus 2 damage against aliens.
19.
So 19. Pen 4.
Brilliant. Still alive. Who's next?
So Raziel sees Azazel charge in and he thinks, well, this is a damn fine idea. So he's going to charge up the other side of this incubi.
Kind of the distance you are, you don't need to charge. You can just kind of step into it.
Oh, so I
you
can just
get
do
all
a
your
full
attacks.
attack?
Yeah,
fantastic.
Totally.
So instead, I just go with the lightning attack, and you see this chainsword, just a whirling dervish of biting teeth and death.
Come on then, let's have it. He's already tried to parry once.
5.4 degrees of success. Damage. Got a 9. So that's 16, 28. Pen 4 on the first.
28, pen 4.
Second hit. .5 degrees of success.
Oh, we got a 10.
Damage got a 10. Nice. Got a 2. So 12, 19, 29, 31 points of damage on the second attack.
Christ.
Third swing. 1.4 degrees of success. Damage also got a 10. Got another 10.
Roll another one.
Got a 7. So that's
Oh, Jesus.
10, 22, 29,
Dear God.
39, 46 points of damage, pen 4.
Oh my
He's still-
gosh, he's still alive now, Jack. Of course he's dead.
Okay, so
Literally dead.
you just literally see him, just the blade goes through this thing's torso 3 times,
That's
and it
amazing.
just
That's
turns into a
amazing.
bloody mist and
Brilliant.
falls to the ground.
That's absolutely brilliant. Fantastic.
And then I knock my shield into the shoulder of Azazel. That was a good
pretty-
charge, wasn't it?
And then Azazel dies.
Ah, crap.
Azazel sort of knocks on the shield with his blade and then takes a knee. He's like, apothecary. Your aid.
Okay.
For reference, Azazel had 7 hit points left.
All right. We are. Oh, I'm so close to the end. We'll go on for another 10 minutes and then we'll be able to finish it.
Cool.
Can someone give our GM, our producer, a heads up? I only need
Yeah.
about 10 more minutes and then we're done. Right. Okay. So, the medic.
I will see what I can do for everybody.
Okay.
It appears you have
stabilise.
several missing major organs, Azil. I shall try and grow some new ones for you in the vat later. But for the moment, I'm just going to have to patch you up.
Pain relief will be fine.
Yeah, I'll definitely slap some pain relief in for him.
You heal up your party as best you can. Inside these tunnels, war is raging between Aldari, their dark cousins, and your, let's face it, evil brothers. Fallen brothers. Fallen, yes.
Fallen?
Occasionally, like perhaps down a corridor, you might see the occasional heretical Thousand Sun fighting an Eldari Wraith contract. Sorry? Emperor's Children. Did I say Thousand Sun? Sorry, Emperor's Children. Or an Incubi fighting Eldari, or an Eldari fighting an Emperor's Child. You make your way following the signal into this large chamber, where on the floor is a mixture. These are the signals you picked up earlier of dead
Emperor's Children.
Chaos Marines, Emperor's Children, including a Noise Marine, fallen Deathwatch, and a Marine captain who's pretty much on his last legs, standing in front of an altar. And then behind the altar, though you might not know what it is a gateway. Oh,
Webway. Webway.
Thank
Webway.
you. Webway portal. In front of this altar, the black-robed figure of Inquisitor Trax, who seems to be deep in thought about what he's discovered. The altar seems to hold some sort of a helmet upon it, which would look like if a Wraith Lord helmet was kind of crossed with, say, some sort of Phoenix Lord kind of thing. Various there's weapons. There's a weapon upon it. Some sort of kind of altered D cannon. And the Inquisitor, Lord Trax, seems to be making mental reading script, like the Eldar language on the side. The watch captain summons you over. He's kind of leaning against the wall. He's missing one leg. It's been completely blown away. He's got a gaping hole in his chest. And he kind of... My brothers, it is good to see you. He has a... on his shoulder is the chapter of the Imperial Fist. So another firstborn like yourselves. You have done well in getting here so far.
Captain, we have an apothecary with us.
It is too late for me. Plot dictates it. I mean...
The plot kipper.
Take my gene seed, and may it be returned to my chapter. The Lord Inquisitor, you must protect him. He is of the Ordo Malleus.
Ordo Malleus. We normally follow the Ordo Xenus, Captain.
He is also well versed, and the writings he has found here will bring the fight to Slanesh. He has discovered how it was made, and he thinks he can undo it.
Sorry, seriously.
Out of character, that can't possibly go wrong.
Yeah, at all.
Would you like me to administer
The final word.
a pain-free death, my lord?
Yes.
Right. So I shall.
The Inquisitor, after you've harvested his gene seed, the Inquisitor stands in front of the webway portal, and where there is nothing, there now appears some sort of energy door crackling with yellow light, and this black-robed Inquisitor, pretty much unadorned, all he's got is a simple black robe with a black staff. Upon it is a silver aquila, and he simply says, "Follow." And he turns around and he walks into the webway. What do you do?
First off, has the captain got a power sword? I'm guessing he's got a fairly ornate one. He's a captain.
Yes, he has a power sword.
Yes. Well, Azazel will liberate that. You won't need it, and he won't need it.
And a Terminator Stormbolt thing.
I mean, I can't carry
Combi
that.
botter, that's the word.
I might help myself to any ammunition he has remaining.
Well, there are a bunch of
Raziel
other...
looks longingly at the power sword, but he nods. He's like,
I'll follow the Inquisitor.
Okay.
Well, brothers, we were sent to protect and retrieve Inquisitor Trax. He's going through that portal. So are we.
nothing could possibly go wrong here, brother. And Raziel jumps through the portal to take point again.
Yes.
I reload my pistol and then step through.
Azazel sort of scans the room, sees the sort of everything going on, and then rolls a crack grenade towards the altar with the controls, and then steps backwards through the portal.
You single-handedly just destroyed a lost aspect warrior. And the game ends with this squad of Deathwatch Marines following behind this black-robed Inquisitor into the webway, it focuses on the crack grenade, which clicks, and then a little light flashes on it, and then there is a large explosion, and we will end it there. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight. That was Deathwatch Fantasy Flight Games, a classic. There will be no more Deathwatch next week. Our producer, Garblag Pete, is taking a break. But we will be back with something else, which we will get into. So let's go through anything on tomorrow. I think we've got Lord of the Rings.
We should have
Lord of the Rings finale, I believe.
Episode, yeah.
Hopefully for the last episode, last Lord of the Rings. And then anything on Friday? Nothing on Friday.
Nothing on Friday.
And then backgrounds on Monday, Tuesday.
Coriolis on Tuesday, I believe.
Coriolis on Tuesday, and then we're taking a break. But then the week after, we're going to be doing...
So the week after that, join us, and I'm going to be jumping into the Game Master's seat, and we are going to be doing character creation for Marvel Multiverse. And we are going to start off the new upcoming Kang campaign that Marvel's putting out, the Cataclysm of Kang. There'll be maybe an episode or two before the actual campaign comes out where our British heroes will be starting in 1943 at the end of the Italian campaign, dealing with an issue that has come up in Casablanca with a missing member of the All-American Squad, or the Invaders, known as Union Jack. So please join us for that. It's going to be a fun campaign. If you want to tune in to U.S. times, you can catch some of the stuff over on the Lollygaggers. For those of you in Europe, you'll have to watch it on YouTube unless you are an insomniac. But this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be continuing our Werewolf 5th edition campaign. And then on Friday, you could see me jumping into the Game Master's seat to do a little Halloween special of the new Grant Howitt and Will Kirby, Rowan Rook and Deckard game, Eat the Reich, where our allied vampires are going to be jumping into Paris to drink Hitler's blood and foil the Nazi war machine. And if you don't think that sounds like fun,
amazing.
I don't know what is. So
that's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Okay,
so that's all I got. Back to you, Dan.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you very much to my wonderful players for having such a great session with me. If you haven't done so already, go join us on our Discord. Don't forget to go see us on YouTube. When you're watching this YouTube video, like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much, everybody. That is all. Have a lovely evening and good night.
Good night.
Good night.